Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and today I am taking a first impressions look at Dishonored. This is sort of a stealth action game with a lot of open world environments in a similar vein to something like Deus Ex, or Deus Ex Human Revolution, or even Thief really. If you've ever played Thief 1 through 3. We're going to skip over the tutorial for this first impressions, because you don't really get your main powers and abilities, which are sort of the main gameplay elements of the game, until after you finish the tutorial. The tutorial is about an hour and a half, so we're just going to jump into the first proper assassination mission of the game, where it kind of dumps you into an environment, and you got to find your target and kill him. Or not kill him, which is also an option. We might be able to find something worse than death to inflict upon them. So a quick bit of setup here. As Corvo here, we were previously the bodyguard to the Empress of Dunwall.
It'll be a rough trip. Used to be to go straight up Clavering Boulevard.
This sort of steampunk London type city.
The other half's fighting over what's
However,
left.
the Empress was killed by supernatural assassins, and we were placed with the blame.
Wall of light checkpoints. A man walks through one of those and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory.
So you get thrown in prison after the Empress's assassination, and on the day of your execution, these, I guess rebels or whatever you want to call them, come to you and say, you know, we know you didn't do it, we're going to free you, and then you're going to get revenge by going around killing all of the people involved in the conspiracy to kill the Empress. Alright, so this is the beginning of the environment. We're just kind of thrown in and said, you know, go find these people and kill them. And also given some side missions. All of the missions have side objectives that you can do if you feel like it. Alright, so here's our power wheel. We don't really have a lot of powers right now. All I have is dark vision, which, as you can see, it's a see-through walls here. No, wait. There we go. It's not very useful right now because it has very short range. Like, those guards up there would show up as red if we were closer, but our dark vision's only level 1, so it's not very good for anything but close range encounters. We've also got Blink. Blink is your main ability in the game. It's the only one they make you take at the very beginning. And it's super handy because you can just use it to pop up on top of this. And if there's a ledge that you can climb, the aim right there will change to an arrow, and it'll actually automatically climb you up. So you can just hop up to a ledge without having to be able to see above it. As you can see, it's got a pretty short range right now, but as you upgrade it, you can go pretty far from what I've seen. This is all drawing off of that blue meter up there, your spirit or stamina or whatever they call it.
Let's go.
Which you have potions to refill.
Easy, damn it. Keep 'em in the boat.
Alright, so we're going to switch to stealth. Oh, that's not stealth. Stealth mode here. There is a guard up here.
Hey! What is it?
I think that last one was moving.
What?
Yeah, the little one.
Not
Like all
possible.
stealth games,
I
guards have a
inspected them
pretty
myself.
limited
Keep
cone of
working.
vision, so those guys up there will not see me even if I was not
Probably
sneaking.
ain't moving no
However, this
more.
guy would, so we're going to come up on him here. Now, I've been trying to play non-lethal because you actually do get a worse ending for being
One,
a
two,
stabby
three,
assassin.
heave.
Alright, now the other thing we have right now is the heart. This shows us where all of the hidden items like bone charms and runes are in the environment.
One,
Bone charms basically give you passive buffs once you find them that you can equip. I think you can have 3 or 4 of them equipped at once. Runes, on the other hand, are the skill points you use to buy new abilities and upgrade the ones you have. So those are the ones you definitely want to look for before finishing an area. It also tells us where walls of light are. Walls of light are basically what they sound like. It's a
two,
laser beam wall that will melt you if you walk through it. This just looks like a regular kid, so I don't think we'll have to assassinate him. There's a bone charm up there in that tower. Just gonna see if I can pop up there with our blink. That's dark vision. As you can see there, it changes to sort of an upward arrow, which means we can just pull ourselves right up here.
half the block dead from the plague.
Better them than us.
At least some of them had money.
You can see there's us, a wanted poster for Corvo Attano. Despite having a name and a face and a backstory, Corvo does not talk. He is a silent protagonist in the vein of Gordon Freeman, in that he has a pre-established background, but never talks to anybody. Which gets a little weird in some of the conversations. Okay, I don't want this guy to see me. I'm pretty bad at stealth games. I don't know if you guys have picked up on this yet, but that means we're probably going to get seen. Now, I've been playing it non-lethal, but for the purposes of this first impressions, I think we'll do a little stabby-stabby if we need. Okay. Might actually be able to just blink past this guy when he's walking towards us.
Good. Keep him coming.
How far can I go that way?
1, 2, 3, heave!
Okay, I don't think they saw me. And I can use a elixir potion thing to refill my spirit. Also, unlike other games like Deus Ex, you can actually just jump and pull yourself up without having to jump on top of something. You do actually have the ability to use your hands for things. Alright, so it says there's a rune up here, or not a rune, a bone charm. Eat these rats. Much like Bioshock, you just stuff every piece of food you find into your face immediately. And we got a poem here. Corpse. A bone charm. What does this one do? Let's see here. Healthy appetite. Food heals you slightly more. Well, we don't have any other ones to equip, so we might as well equip that. Some money. And some stuff we can throw to make noise to distract people. I wonder if I can get out there. Probably not. If you fall in the water, there are horrible fish that will try to eat you, so it's best not to fall in the water. There's a chain down here. Alright, I think that's enough faffing about out here on the coast. Let's actually head into this part of the city. Oh, not the crossbow. I won't blink.
Good.
Blink my way.
Keep him coming.
Let's see if we can get up there. Oh, here we go. Oh, shit. Alright, so they saw us, but they didn't see where we landed, I guess.
Someone please! Someone help me! I'll find you.
I wasn't exactly being super cautious there. I thought I could maybe teleport away before they even saw me.
Gotcha now.
No. Alright. This is maybe bad. Also, you can't just hide from guards because they will throw rocks at you because they are jerks. Oh, jeez, that is a lot of guards.
I'll flush you out.
Alright, I think they've lost sight of us. Can I maybe head around this way? I don't know how big this part of the environment is. Okay, this actually looks like the wall right here. So, you know, if we had put points into possession, which is one of our potential abilities, we could actually just possess a fish and swim into perhaps an underground sewer tunnel or something. Alright, I think they've lost us. Which is probably what that achievement is for. Alright, can we just hop over this gate? Oh, jeez. Well, we just stabbed ourselves on the top of that gate. Probably not the smartest thing to do. Drink a health potion. Okay, I don't know where all the guards are now that we set them off.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The following businesses have been closed and impounded by the state due to contamination. Barrow's Barbershop and Surgery. The Duke and Dancer Ale House. Merritt's Printing Firm, Pennyworth's Tack and Saddle Emporium, and the Smoke
I
Street
can
Dice
pop this
Hall.
guy with a sleep dart. He's trying to point us out to his buddy.
Ooh, someone up somewhere around.
Okay, that was probably a dumb thing to do. But whatever, we're here to have fun, not to be the perfect
Attention
assassin.
Dunwall citizens. This is a special announcement from our Honorable Lord Regent.
This is the Lord Regent speaking. It is with regret that I announce that my term as Lord Regent has been extended through the month
The Lord
of
Regent there
harvest
is the main
and
guy who has
potentially
taken over
beyond.
control of the city.
In addition, in this continuing, the overseers of the army of the Everyman remain in service to
potion?
the state and are empowered to enforce order whenever and wherever necessary. We owe our thanks to High Overseer Campbell for the generous loan of their services.
Okay, there's a bone charm behind these buildings, but I don't think we can do anything about it right now.
Attention Watchmen. This district is now considered a highly infected area. Residents are to be escorted to adjacent neighborhoods or delivered.
You can look through keyholes, see what's on the other side, so you don't
Remain
just
in
walk into
position
guards.
until qualified personnel have completed the removal of infected bodies.
I think the little birdies are sad today.
Now, we did get a side mission to go see Granny Rags, and I think that might be her talking right now.
I told you the knives go on the left. They've always gone on the left. You never listen.
Before we talk to her, let's steal everything she owns. Including the urn that may contain her dead husband.
You never listen.
Well, she's an old lady living in a slum, so she's probably crazy. Look at these tiny chairs. What sane person would have such small chairs?
Yes, I would, indeed. Dear? Is that you, my dear husband?
Geez, she looks like a
My
hag
eyes
raven
aren't
from
what they used to be.
Skyrim.
Have you seen my little birdies? Ah, the dear things must be starving without their granny. Here, birdies. Here. Oh, my. I think I have gentlemen callers again, but not the way I used to, not the nice ones. I hear them, and they're not very polite ones either. Granny Rags, let us in. Ah, well, they'll go away again if they know what's good for them. But what a bother. Here's the key to the front door, love. You'll see to those ruffians, won't you?
Oh yes, Granny Rags. We will kill people for you.
I told you the knives go on the left. They've always gone on the left. You never listen.
Alright, we can actually do a drop-down assassination. If we can land on this guy. Which also prevents you from taking fall damage. Oh, jeez.
Prop him up!
I have nothing in my repertoire to deal with fire breath. You can block at the exact time they attack, you can counterattack. See if you can get one of them to swing at. That's not fair.
Attention Dunwall citizens.
You know what? If you're gonna pull that shit.
This is a special announcement from our Honorable Lord Regent.
This is the
Oh,
Lord
damn it.
Regent speaking.
He managed to kill us
With
the exact same time we shot him in the
regret
face.
that I announce that my term as Lord Regent.
Alright, let's try that again. It's worth mentioning that I'm playing on hard, so it's a bit easier to die.
I think the little birdies are sad today.
Let us in, Granny.
I told you the
I'm
knives
deaf.
go on the left.
We're here to do your washing. Okay.
Oh, I missed.
Come on!
I have fire too. Jackass.
Go down, you pig!
There we go. Now we loot the bodies. This guy's so worthless he didn't even have anything on him. Yeah, what do you got for us, Granny?
Oh, my dear. I knew you'd help me with those ill-mannered boys. My brave man. Listen, Granny has a birthday present for you. I got it from the outsider, and now I'm giving it to you. Go on. It's upstairs. On the vanity. I think you'll cut a nice figure with it. Remember how we used to dance? Our parties were even grander than those at the Boyle Manor. Everyone wanted to come.
Alright, here we got a rune.
Be careful, Corvo. They call her Granny Rags. You wouldn't recognize her real name, or even the name of her family, but an emperor begged for her hand once, and rich young men fought each other for her favor. I watched her consider them all, measure their worth, and find them wanting. Then, she made a different choice. You're on your way to face the High Overseer, the leader of a great cult dedicated to loathing me. What will you do, I wonder?
Without getting into too much spoiler territory, that guy right there is the Outsider, a sort of semi-divine being that interferes with the world as he sees fit. He's the one who gave us our magic powers.
I think the little birdies... There.
But I guess he's sort of considered in the fiction to be this evil presence, since he gives people black magic abilities. Oh look, another rune.
I hope you like the little
Oh
gift I
jeez.
got for you.
How did you teleport
It's
behind
the
me?
least I could
Can
do
you blink
for
too?
turning those louts away. I can't bear these Bottle Street children. Ruffians, every last one of them. Rotten apples. And that slack-jaw is the worst lot. You know what I just thought of? You could do something else for me. Another little favor. And I'd give you another present. Another lovely rune carved from the bones of a dead whale. Do you remember my doctor, dear? Dr. Galvani? Now there was a clever man. He's got all sorts of nasty rat guts and disease in his laboratory. Wouldn't it be a shame if some of that mess found its way into the Bottle Street Gang's elixir still? That'd teach him. See to it, dear. I'll find you another present just like the first. Galvani lives on Clavering Boulevard, or at least he used to. Those were the days. Now run off. My baby birdies are hungry. So precious.
She did not in fact say coo coo.
But they're shy. You'll have to go, or they won't go.
Ah, rats feeding on corpses. You want to stay away from those because they'll try to eat you too. Now the elixir still she's talking about is basically people are dishing out this elixir that prevents you from catching the horrible plague spreading throughout the city, and she wants us to poison their still. Because of the plague, there are rats everywhere, so this is not the last time we'll be seeing rats eating a corpse. Usually you can placate them by throwing a corpse at them. And if we had possession, we could hop into one of these rats and run around. Actually, now that we have 2 runes, let's see if we can unlock any new powers. These are all the powers in the game right here. The ones at the bottom are basically passive skills. And then the ones on the top here are actual abilities. Dark Vision, Blink, we've already talked about. Possession, which seems super useful. Slow Time also seems pretty useful. Devouring Swarm, maybe not so much. It just makes bodies disappear. Basically, you send a swarm of rats to attack somebody, and they will eat its corpse until there's nothing left. And then Wind Blast, which I guess you can throw people around with, sort of like a force push. We're going to put a point into Possession, because I want to see how this thing works. Right, to physically merge with an animal's body. Press right again. It's worth pointing out that when you possess something in this game, you don't just mind control it, you actually physically dive into it, so your physical body is gone. So you don't have to worry about being caught while you're piloting a rat or whatever. Alright, so let's try out our possession on this rat. Oh, we can't jump as a rat. I'm not sure how long this lasts, but it doesn't seem to be draining our mana.
That's not what we heard. It was just a cold. Are you sure? Because you know we have to check you over.
It's kind of a bad place for that to run out.
Inspection fee. To the void with Bottle Street and to the void with you. Let me out. Oh, you don't want to talk to us like that. Fact is... Damn it!
Sounds like extortion to me.
I'm trapped. Let me out.
I owe you, brother. I won't ask about the mask. I wouldn't want my face seen either, pulling a stunt like that. You know what? I'll return the favor. Come by Griff's shop. That's my business. Well, it was, at one time, but now I'm reduced to scavenging things from here and there as the city dies. If you need anything, I wouldn't mind trading for a little money. Maybe someday the plague will blow over and everything will go back to normal, but until then, it's scavenging for me.
Really, the main reason you're collecting money in this is to upgrade your non-supernatural abilities, so you can, you know, upgrade your crossbow and, your mask can have a zoom and stuff like that. I'm not sure what that guy will sell, though. So far, the only shop I've seen is the sort of engineer genius guy back at the Rebel headquarters, where you kind of go in between missions. So what exactly happened here? Did they, like, board this guy in while he was scavenging? Because that seems like something you can't really, do quickly. Like, oh, we'll stealthily board this guy in while he's digging away there. Ah, damn it. Bet I can probably jump up there without having to use Blink. Just... nope, maybe not. Doesn't appear to be anyone up here, just more tiny chairs. Now the journal, there's a whole lot of journal entries. It's that kind of game, where you learn more about the world by just exploring and reading people's books. There's also some audio diaries, despite the sort of steampunk level of technology. Okay, have we stolen everything of value? A lot of verticality to this game's environments. Like, we can just keep going up here as long as we can still reach ledges. REWIRE tool, which basically lets you hack security systems. Stuff like the light walls. And much like Deus Ex and games like that, there's plenty of incentive to explore, as you can see, just random stuff lying around. You get a lot more from looking around than you would from just bullying through the game without concern. Can I jump out this window without falling? Unfortunately, you can't use blink to prevent fall damage. You can only use it to get up. You can use possession to stop fall damage, but it's kind of hard to do that precisely while you're falling.